Christmas, Afishiapa, and welcome once again to another episode of Ethel's Insight. This episode is highly educational, and we are going to learn so much from it that can help you navigate your own journey in life. So, we have our counselor who is going to guide us to let us know about understanding people and leading them well. He's an author and a counselor. Yes, we call him Pastor Manuel. And I have here with me my own brother, yes, Daniel Asar Asamoah.
Why no? Why laughing? No, I laugh.
Okay, so this episode, we are going to love this episode and you are going to learn so much from it. So, Manuel, Mr. Manuel, Pastor Manuel, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I hope you're also doing good.
Yes, and thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
Yes. I know you've been, I've been tossing you up and down, but it's just because of the long work things that I have to do. That's why, yeah. Sorry.
And because of the love you have for me, so yeah,
Sure.
Danny doesn't need any introduction.
Seriously.
Okay, so before that, please, if you haven't subscribed to Ethel's Insight on YouTube, please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and follow us on all our social media platforms. Ethel_Insight on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and Facebook is Ethelya Asamoah. Okay, Manuel, please, can we start with your topic? Can you
Sure.
explain to us about understanding people and leading them well?
So what I would say is, people are not a little bit. Some of them are very, very difficult to understand, and some of them are easy to understand. So when we say understanding people, it boils down to you yourself personally discovering yourself and then understanding yourself. So my opinion, I'm a Christian, so I would like to also use the Bible. My opening verse or chapter in the Bible is Philippians chapter 3 verse 10. It says that I may know him. So I may know him means that I may understand him. So it was Paul talking to the Philippians that you don't have to just follow Jesus Christ, but there's a place that you have to come and know him and also understand him. So even in our fellowship with Jesus, we also need to understand, and then we need to also know him. So it boils down the same as people that God has created. We have to also understand them and then so know them. So there are a lot of things that we have to talk about before we can boil down to why we need to understand people and how we can lead them. Yeah.
Okay, so Danny, please, can you also say something
Okay.
about it?
So when we talk about understanding people, my understanding is that you see in this life, everyone has his or her perspectives, okay, and differences. Okay, so if you want to really understand someone, you need to know or understand where the person is, like, or how the person thinks, how the person behaves, how the person behaves towards something. Okay, that's when you'll be able to understand how that person is and to be able to relate with that particular person. Sometimes you might think that how you are or how you take things, that's the same way someone should also take things. We all don't come from the same background. We all have our differences. We all have different backgrounds that we grew up. Okay, so in this life, to be able to cope, I always believe that to be able to cope with someone, you need to really understand the person.
Yeah.
Take your time, relax, see the person, how the person reacts to things, especially because I'm very keen on reactions.
Yeah.
Keen on reactions because sometimes what someone might do to me, how I react to it, that wouldn't be the same way that Pastor Manuel also react to it. Okay, so I have to relax, see how, okay, this is how maybe Pastor Manuel likes his things, loves his things, this is how he wants his things done. I need to, if I want to be able to relate or be in the same space with him, I need to be able to go according to how he wants things, not to create any conflicts or things.
Wait, so what if you can't cope with the person's, what the person does? Will you distance yourself?
So it's very difficult if one can't cope with you. That means that in life you have to be free with everyone. My my lecturer always tells us that life is a jungle. So you have to be free with. Sometimes we have monkeys, sometimes we have
Yeah.
others in the some animals that don't want. So you have to be free with them. Otherwise, you yourself you can't find your place in life. So it's not like if I don't cope with you, well, I can distance myself from you. That's fine, but I have to also feel that kind of love and compassion towards
Yeah.
you. That love and compassion towards you makes us human, and I can't say that because I have distanced myself from you, I'm not giving you that love and compassion. Yeah.
Okay, so some people are naturally not, they don't like humans, like they don't like people. So what do you have to say about those kind of?
So it's all boils down to temperament.
Yeah.
And also you see we have the introvert, and then we have the extrovert. Yeah, some people wants to be in a quiet place, others also want to be loud and then be seen. So it always boils down to temperament. I think we have four basic temperaments. We have the sanguines wants to create fun,
Yeah.
and then they like to talk. So when there's a party here and a sanguine comes in, even if there's no party and a sanguine comes in, everybody will notice that there is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the
I was
opposite.
about I was about
Oh,
mentioning the
I'm a very
name.
calm and gentle guy.
I
Come
was-
on. I'm a very calm and gentle
I
guy.
was about mentioning the name. You see, a sanguine can create kind of fun, and then also a sanguine works with the atmosphere. So
Yeah.
when they come here and then everybody is crying, he will also cry,
Yeah.
but there's a way that he will make you happy,
Yeah,
and that
true,
is the
true.
sanguine nature. And then also we have also the melancholic. The melancholic are business focus. So there's yes, and then there's to their heart is here. They are very like quick to anger. Yeah. So a melancholic, his focus is that is business oriented. It's business oriented, and that is their nature. Then we go to the perfectionists, the melancholic people. The first one was choleric, and then the third one is melancholic. That's the perfectionists. They want everything to be perfect,
Yeah.
and other things, and then also they are very decisive. Then we go to the people that everybody love. That is the phlegmatic. The
Yeah.
phlegmatic are the calm people. So everybody love to be around them. So it all boils down to the temperament nature. Yeah.
Okay, Danny, do you have anything to say about it?
I think he has said it all. Honestly, I think he has said it all. So even whatever I say still boils down to whatever he has said. So I side with him.
Okay, so Pastor Manuel, how can you tell us some things we can do to build people?
So the first thing is that I want to just share a just short story about myself. So I grew up in the northern part of Ghana. I'm not a northerner, but I stayed in Tamale for like 18 years.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I started my early childhood school. So whilst in Tamale, even though I was going to school, my parents were having a farm, and then they were having animals. So my dad gave me that responsibility to take care of the animals. So an army of sheep. So I was taking care of them, and you see, I it came to a place that I have to understand the sheep that I'm leading, and it was so good. But at first, I was asking myself, why did my dad give me this kind of time, this kind of responsibility? But when I started leading them, I had so much compassion over them, and then also sometimes even when they cry, they are cry that even you cannot understand. I understand, and I understand how they feel. So I think leading people is just like me also leading the group of sheep, or the army of sheep that my dad gave. And the first thing I want to talk about is that we have something we call emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
It's a topic that is revolving, and in this generation, I think that we need to learn and understand what emotional intelligence is. Just being able to um, let's say that handle your emotions, or understand your own personal emotions. So if I'm here and then I'm feeling angry, I should know that at a certain point, when the anger comes, I can do something.
Yeah.
So I have to do something that will bring me down, and that is emotional intelligence. So I think it is very good for this generation. We should learn more about emotional intelligence, and then also um, dwell more on that. So the first thing I will talk about in leading people is that you have to understand their temperaments. That is what the first thing we said about. And also, being a counselor for some time now, I'll talk about love language. That is one thing that we have to also understand. Love language is very important. Some people think that it's a joke.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Whenever it's
I don't know,
just like,
but sometimes when I'm talking to, especially my colleagues who are men, they think that it's a joke
Yeah.
because they don't understand why they should study their partner, especially the ladies.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Some people even say that I don't have time to go and study my lady.
It's not part of their
It's not part.
Yeah.
Just it's just that I should give you money, and then I should take care of you. Why should I? Why should? But it is very very important to study somebody's love language. So the love language are in 5 categories. Yeah, and I'll try to mention. So we have one which is act of service. The act of service means that there are some group of people that no matter what you do for them, they will not be appreciated
Yeah.
until you kind of help them. So maybe when the person is in the kitchen, or maybe when the person is stranded, and then the person even can tell you that she or he is stranded, you can just come and support the person. That is the act of service. And then we have also physical touch. Physical touch, most of the times, the men think that is sex. But physical touch is how maybe I hold your hands whilst we are talking, or maybe walking together. How maybe I hug you or give you a peg.
When you're
And
dancing.
sometimes too, you see, when growing up, I love it when I come back home and my dad hug me and maybe gives me a tap on my shoulder, just to say that you've done well. And that is part of my love language, the physical touch. You see, so a lot we have a lot of love languages, and I think we have to also understand. And then some of them to their love language is receiving of gifts.
Yeah.
Receiving of gift doesn't mean that it shouldn't be very huge, like buying a car. No. Well, you can buy a car for your partner or your spouse if only maybe you have the money. But receiving of gifts can be just like a chocolate.
Yeah.
Or maybe you are walking and then you saw a flower and then you plucked it, and when you go home you gave it to your spouse or your partner. It's the intention that is backing it up. So it shouldn't be something
What if
very
your partner
huge.
doesn't like those kind of things, the little things you do?
That's why I say you need to study your partner. Everybody has a love language. And most of the times you will know the person's love language by what they give you.
True. Very
Yeah.
true.
And what they do for you.
Very true.
Because most of the times people want you to do what they do to you. You see, so they can't tell you that this, and most of the times, even some partners they don't know their love language. Yeah, I think I was on TikTok, and then I was watching these videos, and somebody asked a lady that was their love language. The lady was saying the house kuku. So you see,
Seriously.
so you see, a lot of people don't know even the word love language.
I think the lady doesn't know the meaning of
Yeah, the love language. So you need to ask your partner, what do I do for you that you feel loved? You see, so because love language is like a car. You see, when you drive a car for a long time, and the petrol and then maybe the diesel gets down, and when you don't fuel it again, I don't think you can move the car. You see, so the only fuel that fuels your partner in the relationship or marriage is the love language. Yeah.
So please, are you done with your
Let me add something to it. Concerning the love and understanding your partner too. When it comes to that,
Oh yeah, then I want to ask you a question. Right?
okay.
Yeah.
So hey, don't try any question. Don't be best now. All right. So I think what I want to add to it is that normally in if you are in a relationship, okay, I always urge or I always tell people that you should always pay attention to details.
Mm.
Sometimes you may have a partner that she wouldn't necessarily let you know that I'm a type I like this, I like that, I like that, I like this. Sometimes from the talks, the little communications that you guys have, the little talk, someone might be like, hey, I saw this guy buy this, it was so nice.
Nice,
Keep it
yeah.
down.
Mhm.
Mark it down. Oh, you might be going somewhere together. Wow, this dress is so nice. Mark it down. Then you realize that okay, she's the type of person that she loves this stuff. He's the type of person that he likes talking about this. So he's interested in this, he's interested in that. So sometimes I always say that if you are in a relationship, even being it whether boyfriend, girlfriend, friendship, brother and sister, whatever, I'm talking about relationship as a general. You should always pay attention to
Then you have
details.
to pay attention
Oh
to
no, no,
whatever
you
you want.
your details.
But do you know that I want to boil down? Do you know that even God Himself stated man
Yeah.
to see that man didn't need health
Yes.
or didn't need
Yes.
money, but the only thing that man needed was his son,
Yeah.
and that was the love language God spoke to man, bringing
Yeah.
His son to the earth as a gift.
Wow. True.
So God Himself knew that this is the love language of a man. And then when I'm talking about man, I'm not talking about but general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Then
True.
I know your submission.
You want to ask the question? Let us go. Let us go. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, so we all know that any work you are given, you do it so well. Like you can lead people, you do your work so well. So I want to know how
I like
you do
asking
it.
personal.
Yeah, yeah, asking, yeah.
Okay.
So I want to know how you do it and your experience so far.
When it comes to us in leading
Leading
people.
people, yeah, everywhere in church.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the fact that for me, I don't know how what you said about me doing it well and blah blah and all that time. Yeah, I hear that a lot, but one thing that I always keep with me as well, I know that whatever you do, not everyone will be happy.
Yeah, very true.
Not everyone will be happy. So sometimes you can't please everyone, but make sure that you do what is right. That's my policy. I make sure that if I know that what I'm supposed to do, if let's say I'm a president, I'm a leader of something, and I know that this decision or this thing that we want to embark on, or I want to bring on board, is the right thing, and even about 40% agrees with me, I still go ahead with it.
Okay. So I just want to add something too. You see, every leadership failure is on these four things, these
Yeah.
four pillars I'm going to mention: the person,
Yeah.
the people, the process,
Yeah.
and then the performer.
Sure.
Every leadership problem, or if leadership fails or leadership arrives, the person, that is the person leading. So you see, in Ghana here, we have a lot of leaders that have come, the presidents that have come into power. Most of the times, it is not the process. Most of the times, it is not the people, but it's the person of the leader. And most of the times, it's the people, and then sometimes it's the process. So and all these things, you have to also sometimes draw your people close and ask them, what did I do right?
Yeah.
Or what didn't I do right?
Yeah.
Even Jesus Christ, who was the perfect leader, one day paused and asked his disciples that, who do men think that I am?
Yeah.
And that was a serious question. I don't
Sure.
think that a leader in our generation like this can say that, okay, today I'm pause. I pause everything, and then let me just ask my, because he knows that there are some answers that will come that
Yeah,
if we don't take time,
yeah,
if we don't take time, he will not go further in it. But as a leader, you have to be able to get feedback and also receive feedback
Yeah.
well. That is how we should that is how it shows that you are a great leader.
Okay, so a leader who doesn't take feedback from his people, can you say that the leader is not a good leader?
No, it's every leader must take feedback from the people, and I'm not saying that actually a feedback should be maybe direct. Sometimes even though sometimes some leaders, they don't want to see the face of the people, so you can write it, or maybe you can place it on his desk or something. Yeah, but every leader, to be a great leader, you have to receive feedback. And when you receive it, make sure that you also send it back, because it's in and out. Yeah.
So let me add, and also I think if you're a leader that you don't even ask for, or even as you was saying, receive any feedback or ask for feedbacks and all that, I feel that you are being autocratic.
Mhm.
Okay, I feel that you are being autocratic because I quite remember one time I was a leader for a particular group, and I did that as well. I called like the executives inside, and I was like, okay, guys, okay, so for this number of years that I've been leading you guys, how do you see my leadership? And trust me, some of the answers that day I nearly regretted
I
asking
know,
that question
right?
because sometimes you might be doing something that you wouldn't know you are doing.
Sorry. Yeah, 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 yeah.
They were
I
saying
know.
some things I was like, was I doing that? Is that before I was like, yeah, it's true, I did that. I never knew. Sometimes sometimes you get carried away
Yeah,
that you behave in a certain way that isn't right
yeah.
unless someone draws your attention to it.
Mm, mm.
Okay, unless someone draws. So I think receiving feedback or asking your, should I use the word followers or subordinates, about how your leadership role is very, very, very important. It keeps you in shape. It keeps you in line. That shows how good a leader you are.
Yeah.
That really shows how good a leader you are. If you normally get feedbacks from
And
your
I think that the other way for you to lead people well is communication.
yeah.
Communicate, communicate, communicate. I don't know how I can stress that word, but
Hmm.
that word can easily break and can easily mend your leadership skills.
Sure.
So in every aspect, in every journey of your life, you have to communicate. You see, sometimes we have the assumption that the follower or maybe my partner knows whatever I'm doing. Or maybe oh, my partner there, I mean, he has studied me for long, so he knows. But I always tell people that assumption is the mother of frustration and
Yeah.
the father of all crimes.
True.
So you have to communicate your decision and then whatever you want to do as a leader to your subordinates, and that will also help to improve your leading. Yeah.
Okay, so this one it's personal. So with the podcast I'm doing, I have a team and I have a WhatsApp.
Okay.
So I always try my best to communicate with the people, but they are not giving me the feedback I want. Like they are not engaging themselves in it.
Omebu.
And I always complain in the group. They don't even they see the message, but they wouldn't say anything. They'll just it's just only one. I can say one or two people who come to the group and reply, but the rest they don't say anything. They'll just look at the message and ignore. And I don't know how to go about this. What should I do?
Okay, so I'll use myself for example. I have I'm in a group with Danny and other people, and most of the times when they put messages on the platform, hardly will you see
Yeah.
me maybe testing
Commenting,
back
yeah.
or commenting. I don't know, but I feel shy, or maybe I don't know, but I don't want to bring in a lot of things that will. So anything that you say, it's okay for me, and I feel most of your people. That's why the first thing I started with temperament. Most of them are the phlegmatic type. The phlegmatic goes with anything that you do. So if you tell the phlegmatic that today I want us to eat skinke or jollof or yam, he doesn't he doesn't care the decision that you make. Everything you do is okay for him. So, but what you will do as a leader is that maybe um, as time goes by, and then you feel that you need more input from whatever you have said. You can also call them, because some of them. One thing is that they don't want to come up front and then comment on the on,
Some people even come to my DM.
yeah. For me,
He
like
does
this,
that.
yeah.
He does that.
I was about giving myself up,
He
and
does
then you
that.
just said, for me, like this,
He does that.
when there is some things going on, I think there was a problem or an issue that we were solving on the page, and when I read the whole thing, but I didn't want to comment on the page straight, so I just DM the president and other people. I don't like putting myself close to the, yeah, just directly to the page. Yeah.
Danny, what do you have to say about this one?
Okay, okay. So for that, I've been experiencing that as well in many of my groups. That I mean, sometimes you put out a message and you need comments or contributions from the rest, and you wouldn't be getting it. And sometimes it's really annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah, sometimes it's really annoying because it's like you are giving out everything, but they are not giving that same amount of energy that you are putting into them. But although we all want to achieve that same thing, so sometimes it's really annoying. And at times, for me, I don't know how you handle it. For me, sometimes I rage out. Like I just give to them, which I know is not good. But sometimes I
So I
just
tried one time, it didn't work.
so sometimes and I'm really good at if let's say if I get bored or something, I type a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I won't record in both of you because I know recording you maybe if it's about 3 minutes you listen to it. So I'll type it and I'll let you know that I'm really annoyed and I'll let you know that. And sometimes what I also do is that I give a timeline and that this message from this to this, maybe from today to the next day. If I don't hear anything, then I mean you guys are not interested in it. I'll take you out.
Okay.
That's what I do. I'll take you out and I'll put in people that I know they can help me achieve what I want to achieve.
That's the correct mixture I'm saying.
I won't so that's what I do. So and the funny thing is, immediately I say that, that's when you hear people. Meh, 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 meh. Easy.
One thing is that if you want to achieve a lot, or maybe if you want to achieve your aim, give it to a choleric person.
Yeah.
A choleric person will not, because theirs is that business focus, and then they are very bossy. So you give it to a choleric person, you will achieve it for you. And I think one is Danny.
So some of may think it's not a good approach, but for me, it works for me.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
works for me. And I think one particular group, I did say, and I think we're supposed to bring out something, and the rest were not giving in their all, and I really got annoyed. And as I said, I typed, and I said a lot in that. So and normally they used to say that me and my thesis they got the thesis. So I don't know why they do. So like when I type that now, and at the bottom I'll be like, I'm giving up to, if I don't get this, then that means those that do not comment on this particular thing that I want, you're out. I'll bring in new people. And truly, some still don't, and I just take them out. And immediately start taking people out. That's hey yo, and some will even come and DM me. Oh, I'm sorry, I was doing this. I'm like, so go back in the group and reply. And then I'll bring people in that can do the work. So personally, sometimes when I want to do something, I don't relate. I don't. And one thing that also hurts us, or that also destroys some of, let's say if we are leading something, is if you do family and friends issue.
Yeah.
Oh, he's my friend, she's my friend. So if she does anything, she's my friend, she's my sister. No. If you want to achieve this, forget that she's my friend, she's my this. Let's do it together. If you know that the person is not helping you, put the person aside. I'll bring if I'm supposed to bring in, and one thing about me, people who know me knows that if I know that if I'm working with an adult and you're trying to be like, I'm busy, I'm this, I can't do this, I'll drop you and bring in a team. A team who has time where I think he can do it. And trust me, I've done that for some one or two groups, and the children or the teens even work harder. They are even like accessible, and they are ready to do that thing more than even those that you even had thought they are adults and they can do that thing. So I personally that's what I do. I'll just drop you. Just bring you.
So I want to just add up to, you see, as
Please, when you're done, just give us your last.
okay. As a leader, you have to have something we call empathy.
Mhm.
It's part of emotional
Yeah.
intelligence. You see, empathy is different from sympathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, empathy is a deep compassion on people. Most at times, what Danny is saying, most at times maybe it's not the person's fault for
Yeah.
not commenting,
Sure.
or maybe doing one or two things. It's just like maybe you've given somebody work to do, and then the person is not getting the results. Sometimes it could be a problem. Maybe it could be a family problem, or maybe it could be something that is hurting, but he doesn't want to come up front. So you have to, as a leader, you have to develop that kind of empathy. And most of the times, you have to go just close to your follower or maybe your disciple and ask, why are you doing this? Or why is this happening? Sometimes just asking them why, they can break into tears.
Yeah.
And then that is where you realize that from where I was sitting, I was judging the person wrongly.
Yeah.
So empathy is very very important. And in this generation, that is what we are lacking, empathy. Because we feel that we are all looking for money. But you see, there are three things or two things that I'll talk about. Every family, you should have connection
Yeah.
and love. That's the only thing that makes us human. Connection and love. And all these things are based on the empathy. And so as a leader, as I was talking about, sometimes you need to go close to your followers, or maybe as a husband or as a wife. Maybe your partner will be doing something that you don't understand, but you are just assuming. So you have to have that kind of empathy, and then go close to your partner and ask, what can I do to help you so that we all achieve this together? And whatever your partner says, you need to listen.
Yeah.
You see, most of the times, one thing is that we are listening, but we are listening to judge.
It's true. It's true. Very true. Very true.
So,
Very true.
so
Very
immediately
true.
the person finishes. The person even feels that, why did I even talk to you?
It's true.
Because the thing is that you have already, what I said was not what maybe you took it. So you are just ready to judge. But empathy will tell you that I have to feel the same way as the person is feeling. And that is how we can lead people. Yeah.
So please give us your last.
Okay, so my last word is that understanding people can lead them. Understanding people and leading them well comes down to showing empathy. That's what I've talked about. Communicating effectively. It's good to communicate, but communicate effectively. And also, and adapting how to motivate others so that you can bring out the best in them. So always your solution is that I have to motivate this person so that I can bring the best out of the person. Yeah. Thank you.
And Danny, your last word.
Okay, so I think I also talk about the communicating bit. You see, sometimes in okay, let me use the one I said that sometimes I take people out and all that and all that. You see, it boils down to communication, as Pastor Manuel said. Sometimes if you don't communicate, it breaks relationships. Trust me, whether friendship or anything, communicating is very key. It's very key. Sometimes in relationship itself, like let's say boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wife, the person sitting aside may not know what you are going through. Let's say, yeah, I've given someone a task to do for me. I don't know what you are going to. Oh, this and this. I'm this. I'm this and this and this. Okay, good. I understand the reason why you are doing this. I'm okay. Okay, but this generation, I don't know. There's this pride and this ego at the same time, shyness, like all together.
Like everybody is entitled to
Yeah,
something.
yeah. You see, so it feels that I don't know. Like it's so hard for our generation to communicate. It's so hard, and Obibeka just said, "Boss doesn't say we are say we are before us." You see, so sometimes you should communication and communication is very key. So I'll urge all of us that if that's why we have this depression, some people commit suicide and all that. Sometimes you should learn how to communicate. Trust someone. You know, this modern era is so difficult to trust people. But at least get someone that you study this person, a spiritual father. Let's communicate with that person. Okay, so that's what I have to say is that we should, and our generation should really learn how to communicate and open up a little bit to people in order not for us to be depressed and all that. Yeah.
Okay. So we are in the Christmas season, right? So what are your expectations, or what do you have to tell the world or our viewers?
Okay, so what I want to tell the our viewers is that
Mm-hmm.
in this Christmas, I think the best gift you can ever give to somebody is to listen to the person. Yeah.
Don't go and ask for money. Oh.
Yeah, and also if you listen to the person, that is how you feel. They'll feel the love because Christmas is all about the gifts that God gave to us, and He gave it to us in a lovely way. So that is how you feel love. I think maybe your partner might be saying that I want us to do this, or I want you to spend this quality time with me, and it's part of a love language. So it's not you going to buy a whole. Maybe you can spend some quality time with the family, and it will be a blessing to your partner. Yeah, yeah. So that's the Christmas gift you can give to your partner. Yeah.
Thank you, Danny.
Okay, Christmas gifts that I can give to people. What I want to tell our
To me.
viewers.
Yes.
For that,
Christmas
so what I would want to tell the viewers is that this festive season or this Christmas season, okay, we want all of us to just share the love, and also we should check up on our old friends as well. Friends as well. Sometimes it's been long that you heard from people. Oh, I'm calling to check up. How are you doing? Blah blah blah. Let's bring back the love and all that, and let's not divide our, like, I don't know, our relationship with people. We should just check up on people, call them, talk to them. Let's have fun. And let's be careful of how we have fun as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
let's really be
important.
careful of how we have fun.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Pastor
Thank you.
Manuel.
Thank you very much.
I really appreciate it. Like,
Thank you.
thank you. I don't
Thank
know
you.
what to say. Thank you, Danny. I'll see you back door. Okay.
You won't see me anywhere, of course. You won't see me
Thank you
anywhere.
guys so much, and don't forget to subscribe to Ethel's Inside. Please support me by subscribing to my channel and watching my videos on YouTube, and follow us on all our social media platforms, Ethel_Inside. Facebook is different. Facebook is Ethel as someone. Thank you guys, and I hope you've learned a lot from this episode. Our counselor has said everything, has explained everything, and the surprising thing is that I didn't know my brother Danny, like, he can do this.
I'll never come again.
Be expecting him more, like our next episode. We are planning on something, so be expecting him on another episode. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us, and watch out for our next episode. Bye.
Right, thank